Okay, guys, we're going to try to do this real quick. I already tried to do this once and it didn't work. So, here we go. This is the stuff we're bringing to the tactical games. Tomorrow, actually. It is September 19th. 20th, we're leaving. 21st and 22nd are the games. So, for apparel, clothing, I'm going to be sporting one of my, or two of my shirt thingies here. These are, this is the gray one. I have a tan one. And they're going to not clash. They're going to go together with these pants, okay? These are not, these are my pants. They don't have my logo. These are Wrangler Outdoors. I have not done a video on these things before. We are really getting right into this. Here we go. But I haven't done a video on these before because I've really just been trying to give them time to see how well they've held up. I've had these for a while. I've got a couple different pairs of these. They're a little bit stretchy, right? The waistband stretching. The material itself has just a little bit of a give to it, and it breathes enough. And it doesn't look like a pair of tactical pants. That's one thing I really like about it. So you could wear it to church like on a Wednesday or Sunday night, whatever kind of thing. It does have side pockets, but they're flat, right? And they just have a zipper. So it's not screaming, I'm wearing tactical cargo pants or whatever. It's really not. They're very, very comfortable. A friend of mine said that they were like yoga pants for men. Kind of. I can kind of see that. Where they have enough give. They're not like tight pants, whatever. But they're comfortable. My point of that being, I'm going to be wearing these. I have this pair and a gray pair, so these will go with this one, and then the tan shirt will go with the gray pants. I really like them. They are very good. And I've been like running with them. When you see me out there at the range doing stuff, I've been using these for a long time, and they've held up actually pretty well. So that's the clothes, and then I'll have some wool socks just because that's what I like to wear, and who cares about the underwear. Headgear. Sporting this guy because I always, for whatever reason, do. I don't know why. I just like this hat, and it's really nasty because it's probably got enough salt on it to do the whole salt day thing. But I like this hat. It works fine for me. Eye Pro, I have a pair of Oakleys. I'm just going to be running the clear lenses, even though probably, from what I can see of the range on Google Earth or whatever, there's like, it's flat, right? So there's probably going to be a lot of sunlight. It's going to be very hot. Probably could get away with sunglasses, right? Put the shaded lenses in there. But I think I'm just going to run them with the clear lenses. But I like these. These are the flak jackets, I think? I don't think that's it. Yeah, flak jackets. I've had these for years. I love them. Love them, love them. Really good. So let's see. As far as Ear Pro, I've got two different kinds of axle. I've talked about these guys before. Just in ear. They one has a kind of like a valve, an automatic valve kind of thing to cut out louder noises. The other one has an actual button that you can push to make, I just dropped it. But a button that you can push to block out really loud noises and one to let in more noise. I just like the green ones with the automatic deal. They work well. They haven't really popped out of my ear, running and stuff in them. Sweat doesn't really affect it really, so I'm going to run these. Because if you wear the here's some cars. If you wear the over the ear, they might function better, like electronic hearing protection, but then you're climbing ropes, you're pulling things, you're putting the rifle on and off from what I see in videos. And I don't want to deal with that because you're going to bump them off and then they're going to sweat and it's gross. Okay, so that's that. Shoes, my Salomons, I forget the exact names of these. They used to make a leather pair of these shoes. I think they were Elios. I think that's what they were called, Salomon Elios or something. Those were the best shoes in the entire world. Hands down, I'll fight anybody over that. Best shoes in the world. I don't know why they don't make them anymore. They were the most comfortable. I've hiked hundreds of miles in those shoes, literally. And they ended up tearing up because you hike in them so much on like rough terrain. They will tear up, but they are comfortable, very good shoes. Well, these are the modern iteration of them. I think even these ones got upgraded. So I probably can't get these ones next time because these are about ready to wear out, starting to break and stuff. But they're comfortable to run in, hike in, to move in. Very good shoes. That's what I'll be using. As far as gear goes, I have settled on this guy, the, the Ferro Concept Slickster. Alright, I really am liking this. It holds everything just like the name implies. Slickster, very slick, close to the body. That's the whole name of the game. For me in this one, as far as I'm understanding, I don't want a bunch of big, bulky shoulder pads, big, bulky cummerbund things with pouches and crap all over the place. I want it to be slick and out of the way so that I can run with it, I can move with it, I can climb with it, and all that. That being said, I had this little guy. You can get a front flap. I think these are D3 inserts, Halo Strategic stuff. And they hold mags really well and everything, but they stick out a little extra, just a little bit. So for half that price, on Faro Concepts website, you can get this little, this little guy, which is just basically a big old piece of elastic, right, with some webbing, not webbing, with some Velcro on it, and you can run your 3 mags in here. That goes on the front, and when you secure your plate carrier to yourself, it just kind of pulls everything into you. So that's about as slick as you can possibly get. And I like that. So I think I'm going to run this. If this starts giving me problems, I'll put the other one on, but I think this is how I'm going to run this guy. But I think it's CQB something, whatever. I'll try to throw it in there. The plates, they're multi-curved plates, so the front one fits really, really well. The back one, I wish it was curved a little bit more over this way, but it works well. The shoulder straps, I've heard some people complain about these things being too thin and all that. I can tell you now, I've run miles and miles in these things, and they work. They work fine. Just wear, maybe those people have them loose. You need to wear this thing tight enough to where it keeps it snug. It's not bouncing around. If you do your part like that and you have this thing on you right, I have not had a problem with it. So highly recommend that guy so far, but that's what I'm going to be using. PMags, generally, I think this is what I'm going to use, generally. Doesn't fit. But yes, I'm going to be running PMags because of the reliability and all that kind of stuff. I could run steel mags, but yeah, or aluminum mags, I don't want to do that. The belt, shout out to Matt for sponsoring me, I guess, or Weather Seal, I guess, I don't know, or his wife, I don't know. The outer belt is a Condor outer belt. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's a lightweight outer belt, and it's been fine. I was just going to run my, I forget the name of it, A6, I can't remember. I have a very stiff gun belt, basically my EDC belt, and I was going to run just that, but I decided after he gave me this, I'm going to give this a try, and I love it. I really like it. The inner belt is just a, what is this, like a rigger's belt, basically, a rescue belt, whatever you want to call it, and it's fine. I've had it for years. And yeah, the outer belt's the Condor. The inner belt I got from Blackhawk. It's just a male Velcro or a hooked Velcro on the outside. So you wear that as your regular belt. Very thin, very small, difficult to tear. I would say that, I don't know why. And then this guy has got Velcro on the inside, the loops, and so it will hold itself to my belt just fine. And I've run again with this guy, run with it, train with it, and it has not shifted on me. Car go by. Because I was gonna run a bigger, like a duty belt, kind of similar to what I used as a deputy. But the more I started using that, it wasn't built as well as the one I actually used as a deputy. It was I think it was a Blackhawk too, but it was bad. It was messed up, and even I had the belt keepers and everything. It just didn't work very well. This guy, 100 times more comfortable. Mag pouches, again, thank you to I think who made this. One Tigris, it looks like. But thanks again to Matt. He gave me that. I can't remember the name of this guy, but this is one of those cheap knockoff taco style-ish rifle mag things from eBay, or I think I got it from Amazon, like less than 20 bucks. And I did get a dump pouch just in case. I think this is a Condor. Yep, it's a Condor. Just a small bag. I didn't want anything big, bulky, or whatever, and I'll only open it and use it if I really need it, but having it there for keeping your mags, so I don't have to be re-indexing them all the time, but to dump them in the mag pouch, that'll be great. Again, shout out to Matt for the Safariland ALS system, basically. He gave me this part of it. This is a T-Rex Arms, maybe it's the Ragnarok, I don't remember, the holster. Awesome. This guy's from eBay, just a leg strap, and it has run fine. I've had, Matt himself was talking about, he had one for a while and it would ride up, and it was just uncomfortable, it'd bunch up his pants and stuff. This one's been fine. But that's basically it. That's the gear. Real quick on the guns, the handgun is the gun I shot myself with, the Glock 23 Gen 4, and if you know that's a 40, but I have a 9mm barrel in here, with the TLR1, so it fits the holster just fine. And the rifle, real quick, I'll do a full breakdown of this guy, but this is the rifle that we're using. I originally intended to run this thing straight up clone, right? So use my Mark 18 and maybe even a Beretta 9. you know, or Beretta 9, maybe my Beretta. As I got to shooting and got to moving around and stuff, this guy has stolen my heart again, and I had to rebuild it and redo some stuff to it, and we'll talk about that. But it's the basic overall concept of this guy is lightweight. He weighs right at about, oxymoron, but right at about 7.5 pounds, as is with everything on here. 12.5-inch barrel with a Surefire War Comp, which apparently for 2019 is legal at the games. It's fine. EOTech for an optic, Magpuls for backups, and because of things I did to this lower, I am not running it as a SBR because this one's not an SBR, so I put the brace on here for that. Ferro Concepts Slingster, which came in the day that I went to the range to go train last weekend, and so when I got back, I was able to pick it up, but I wasn't able to train with it. So I've just run around the house with it, fitted it, and hopefully it's going to run fine. But as far as slings go, so far, this one's been really, really cool. That's basically it, y'all. Ammo I'm going to be running is LAX. The rifle ammo is 55 grain. The pistol ammo is 124 grain. I just wanted a little extra oomph for the pistol ammo. And I'll tell y'all, I don't know what's going on right now, but you cannot use red dots, you know, the Trijicons or the Hollisons or whatever. You can't use them at the games. I wish you could. I can see why, and I can see why they have a hard line. They say no optics on pistols. Okay, get it? I don't like that rule because it's an advantage to me to use a red dot, but I do like the fact that they stand by their decisions, so that's cool. Problem with that is now I've found out that I don't shoot as well with irons because I got spoiled by the red dots. So yeah, if you have a red dot, you need to turn that thing off every now and then and use your irons to make sure you can hit stuff. I've had to relearn some stuff, and it's not very fun. I will be bringing gloves just in case, just some Oakley gloves, just in case. I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know. And for backups, real quick for backup stuff, I will be bringing the SBR, the Mark 18 Mod 1, as clone correct as it can be. I did take the Geissele trigger out to put it in the gun I'm going to use. I changed the actual stock to a BCM instead of the stop mod. But other than that, this guy, the upper's fine. He's fine. Maybe the charging handle's a little bit different. Here come all the school kids. They're going to get scared. But last thing is, this is my backup pistol that I'll be bringing, just a conglomerated. This is the gun that I had. This is the lifestyle build, but I took off the optic. And so it doesn't run 100% like I would like it to. So that's why it's a backup, not a primary. So anyway, that's it, guys. That's basically overall of what we're bringing, and I've got to get this stuff packed up, and my kid's probably already awake inside screaming. So there you go. Hope to see y'all soon at the games here pretty soon, and if you're not at the games, then maybe I'll see you on the videos. And I don't even know why I said that, because there's kids coming, and they're going to look at me really weird. So I'm going to cut. No, I'm not. I'm just going to stop. All right, y'all be good to be safe. Look for more stuff here pretty soon. Yeah, the game's this weekend, September 21, 22. All right, let's do this.